Hey, Lord of the Rings fans, we are back here with a glorious Dawnless Days land battle for you here today. It's a battle that we did on the stream a couple of days ago, and we have a wildling coalition here of Dunland and Rhudaur preparing for battle here as they face off against the Northmen of Middle-earth in Dale and Dorwinion. And we do have a very, very exciting land battle for you today. It's a pretty speedy one, so I definitely recommend pausing the video now, getting yourself a snack and a drink, because you're going to need it for what is to be a blockbuster battle. It comes down to the wire, and as it probably says in the title of this video, one unit goes insane and gets over 1,000 kills alone for its side. That is an insane amount of kills for a unit in Attila, and especially in a game where there's only about 9,000 troops in it, so that's killing 1/9 of the battlefield off on its own, which is crazy. But yeah, I was playing as Dunland in this one. I was facing off against Dale, which arguably is one of the strongest factions, minus the Elvish faction, as we were discussing sort of in the stream. It certainly is a really, really strong faction right now. Just spam out loads of like cheap spears to sort of support your cavalry fights, and a cheap archers as well. Yeomen over here already firing. They have 200 range, these guys, and they are the cheapest archers you can bring as Dale. So it makes no sense to bring any more expensive ones. Just bring these guys. And already I'm getting absolutely focused down here. My archer Herbane here getting absolutely annihilated. And these guys cost so much more. So the difference is Dale can spend his money elsewhere now on like more expensive troops elsewhere. He can improve his infantry as well as cavalry, because you don't have to worry about bringing really, really cheap, about bringing really, really expensive archers. Sorry, is what I was meaning. Creative Hill Riders here. They're chasing down the merchant escorts. They're just running away. They're not even choosing to fight their opponent there. And same over here. We've got the Vine Lord Bien. He's running away from these Creative Hill Riders, making this an easy cav fight here. I also just realized he only brought 3 cavalry as Dorwinion. He did not choose to bring any more. He's getting outnumbered in cav by Rhudaur, and also just pulling out of combat. He is just costing his unit unnecessary losses. And we've got floating units already there. We've got, the Vinyl BM. He looks like he's probably going to die, and there he goes, already dead. That is Dorwinion's general gone. Just like that. Got the hounds over here. They are harassing the men-at-arms. And they're just like picking them apart, getting kills. It's beautiful to see. Over on this, back on this side, Dunland's now clashing. As the cav goes in, the Warlord's cavalry against Ravanian regions, which you can bring as a cav unit, which is just broken. Well, actually, it's not. It's a command unit. It's not that broken. Infantry getting in. I need to get my spears in really ASAP, because otherwise I'm going to just lose this cav fight really, really decisively. I'm pushing my axes in to try and get into melee, because really I have no choice but to do that now. We cannot play slow here with the archers. Maybe could have just stayed off, now knowing that I can see Dorwinion here being super, well, pretty much being annihilated. Could do with just, sitting off. But instead I decided to be super aggressive, go in against Dale. And my cav here gets jumped, and there's poor Michael for me in this one. Really, really, not one of my greatest games, that is for sure. There goes Dale's general getting in there. And my plan is basically just, I'm already losing some of these key cav fights, because the cavalry just cannot get out of melee here. Dale's cav's already been freed up, and he can now get that around. And that is not looking too good. Already got swords here as well, Dorwinion. Dorwinion's also supporting over here with Vineland guards. Being attacked by my shock infantry, which is pretty solid, but they have definitely, I feel like, nerfed the Warlords champions. They're 90-man units now. I feel like they could definitely do with a bit of a buff. Certainly if they're a light shock as well. Like 90 light shock, they're going to get focused on quite a lot. And they're not like a berserker, which is also a light shock, but has 90 men, because they are unbreakable. Well, the Warlord champions certainly are breakable. There you go, the axe line engaging there. Hammer and anvil there coming in from the Ravanian regions, slamming into the backs here of my axe Herbane, and they should wrap pretty soon, I'd imagine. Sadly, not even getting to use many of their axes either, which is a great shame. They battle against encircling Dalian infantry here, already breaking through my cav line here with spears, the cheap spears doing so well. Tribal Spearman here beating the Spear Militia, though. That's something. But over on this side, it is a complete demolition here of Dorwinion. Dorwinion's infantry is just breaking because he's got no general. Like Garrison Lon Manuel breaking. Got the Yeah, more garrison of longmen wall over there. They're just getting hammered and anviled, pinned down by scavengers here, and then hit by the hill rider or hill raiders. The hill raiders or hell riders? Hill riders. Sort of winning over here though. I was going to say these violent guards are winning these fights. They're defeating the scavengers. But we have got Trev Golorg Wardens going. They're very, very elite spears. Kind of look like Normans as well, a little bit. Like Normans or maybe like 12-12 Georgians. If you've played 12-12, you know what I mean. Over here, my generals just helped rout some violent guards, which is great to see. But the Daily General here is still slamming into these warlord champions down here, and they're pretty much holding on to this line right now, keeping Dale at bay just for now. I'm trying to use my archers just to focus down Dale's general, at least kill him off. So you know, Dale is still a pretty good condition. I've done not enough damage to Dale, that is for sure. But I'm trying to kill that general just so then there's no morale on this Dalian army, just so that it's an easier job for Rhudaur. Rhudaur's already, you know, he's used his cavalry up a little bit. He's still got a bit of ammo, but a lot of ammo has been used up, and his infantry's obviously taken a bit of a beating. So that is going to be a bit of a problem as well. So I need to try and, you know, give him some advantages, and if I can give him that morale advantage, that could be huge. The Huskarls are in here fighting away. Rhudaur, not Rhudaur. Dunland's got a very Slavic sort of look to it now, especially these Huskarls. They really do look like sort of like base vanilla Attila. Sort of like Slavic tribes, so like the Scalavians or something like that. Yeah, Dale's already shifting forces now to start confronting off against Rhudaur, who is successful in his victory. I mean, numbers-wise, it's looking pretty close. The wildmen have 200 less troops though at the moment. They're winning still some of these spear fights out here, which is good to see at least. That is all they've won here today. There's not really been a lot of winning going on at all. My general's still fighting in here though as well. I'm surprised they haven't tried to kill him off earlier, because they could have then routed him. Going to see a cav charge here from Dale. He's going to just slam on in. Weaken that infantry even more. I mean, he's losing his cav though as well, which is an important asset late game. Yeah, these where the hell scavengers kind of just look like Vikings, to be honest. Yeah, that cav there took a fair few losses. Still taking losses as well. They could do with also trying to sign. Oh dear, this is not good either. They kind of got a good trade though. This hill rider here is also taking a lot of casualties. I think it's been shot down as it's kind of come forward here. They need to try and take out these archers, just because their man count. They're nearly out of ammo, but they're just like 190 man units. They want to try and get, you know, reduce that man count a lot, and, you know, maybe try and balance the numbers. That'll be what you need to do, and it might help with breaking army losses. We've got a general over here though engaged. That's Rhudaur's general engaged against the Ravanian regions. He's going to try and pull out. I can hear, but I think it's the dogs. I can hear them barking somewhere. Oh, they're over here. They're, yeah, going absolutely manic. They are ripping through the archers. Look at that. The archers didn't stand a chance. The best way to counter the dogs is with spearmen. But yeah, the Packmasters are still fighting on. There's still like over 100 at the moment, warhounds. The bow unit is here. It's still got some ammo as well, still to use. It's dueling with the yeoman right now. So we are pretty much back. Unfortunately, the replay did randomly crash. Didn't evidently like me looking at these dogs. They chased down the riders here of Ravanian. But yeah, they are continuing on there. Dale is now starting his offensive onto Rhudaur here. Rhudaur's general is running for his life. He has literally got 17 riders left. You've got his other hill riders over here, trying to save the general, trying to get him out of there. But Dale is not giving up. And they're going to persist and keep on fighting through these wildling riders. But the spears also coming in, doing the old strategy they did on me as Dunland, just setting in the cab, getting in the spears in to pin down the cavalry. And as you can see here, the general is getting pinned. I don't know whether it's just sort of like he's got locked onto a unit, just got dragged back into the melee. Didn't seem to try and escape this time, but he broke and he's fully gone. I don't know if he's dead. So far, he's not dead at the moment, but he has just routed. But yeah, there you go. Most of the cav is gone. The general over on this side is getting shot at as well. There you go. There is Rhudaur's general dead. So that it could be now starting to see a mass rout for Rhudaur. Balance power is pretty dead even, both sides. For around about 1,000. An extra 100 troops for Dale, though, might make the difference in this land battle here. We've got Dalian Spear Guards fighting against Trev Gorlag. Wardens, isn't it? There they are. Wardens, yeah. They're in there. We've got the Weather Hill Scavengers in there as well. Etamore Marksmen going in. I don't think these archers are going to do too much against the Dalian swords. You never know. They're just providing kills, it looks like right now, for the Swordsman of Dale. And there you go. Actually looks like the general over here charged in. The Ravanian Regent charged into the sword here. There's Trev Duverdine Reaver, and he's got himself routed. I don't think he's going to die. Which is a shame because that debuff is not going to be as severe as the one for Rhudaur. My Spears are still alive. I'm trying to get them into the fight, do something. Over on this side here, the Packmaster is still alive. There's still 88 Wolves somewhere knocking about, and there's 65 Handlers still alive. It's more Marksmen winning their fight here, and the Spears need to get into the next fight against the Dalian Spear Guards. A lot of this Spear Militia is broken here for Dale, which could be huge. And actually now we have a slight advantage here for Rhudaur by about 30 troops. We can see an outflank though here from Dale. That might rout the Scavengers here, and also the Dunlanding tribal spears breaking there. And both sides looking pretty even, around about that 150, 160 man mark for both sides here. Scavengers battling against these Dalian swords, which are looking pretty solid right now. Definitely one of the more scary sword units around. There is a Violent Guard, I think, as well. Yeah, it's 71 Violent Guardsmen still knocking about. We've got the Packmasters, Wolves in here, and they are biting at the ankles of these Dalian Spearmen. This is the sort of unit, though, that needs to be combating against the Hounds. Spears do well against them. And they're just chomping away at them, though. But with the support of these elite Spears, they're probably doing a decent job. Right now, Violent Guards over here, they are defeating the Spears, Trev Gorlag, Wardens, 18 of them left, and they're just spent. No surprise there. We've got the Packmasters over here. They can just defeat these swordsmen? I don't even know. They can't afford to lose the Handlers, because I think that does them break the Hounds. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. So if these guys rout and shattered, then also so will the Hounds. So really the Hounds, which are the more effective part of the unit, need to stay in the game. There's 83 of them left. We've got small swords joining the fight. Looks like they just routed those, what did they just killed off? There's some Scavengers. And it's not looking good. Look at that balance power. 160 now against 427. The other Dalian swords over here helping to rout those Etamore Marksmen. And now they get to surround this Trev Gorlag Warden. It's an elite spear, so it might hold for a little while even if it's surrounded. It's got the help of the Hounds as well. They're still in there. They're still harassing the Dalian warriors. Look at them down there. Absolutely harassed. The guy's literally surrounded by wolves. You can bring two of this unit as well. It's a very, very good unit. It's literally like the best unit that Rhudaur has available. They're doing so much passive damage right now to these Dalian Spear Guards. They're going to break them by the looks of it. Both sides have no generals, so morale is on tenterhooks. And at this point, the Rhudaur player is running away his Packmasters. He's trying to keep these guys out of the fight. So if he loses them, the Wolves will break. So it's easier just to keep them out of the fight, away from the battlefield. It's a smart thing to do. Spears, they're kind of doomed. They just have to do their own thing. They're just going to have to, you know, tough it out in the center of this melee. Violent Guard in here. They are, I have to say, he doesn't want to pull through. There you go, units here breaking as the Spear Guards go, and there's Wolves there having to kill those off. What are they going after now? I thought they were going to go after those Dalian swords. Doesn't look like it's the case. They're not quite fully encircled now, I don't think, of the Trev Gorlag Wardens. The hounds are still in here, and they're now working their way down the line, as you can see here, killing Dalian swordsmen off, biting their ankles and any limb that, you know, is available to get at. I guess cavalry as well will be a pretty good way to counter them as well. There you go, more Dalian swords breaking here. And the balance power is shifting. It's now 126 against 180. The Packmaster handlers are running away still. And look at that, the Trevgolog Wardens have been pushed. Like, the hounds are pushed past them. They've saved their rear, and now they're attacking what is in front of them. Attacking the violent guardsmen and the Dalian swords. They've routed more units here, look at this. They're going to rout all these units here, that's insane. The Packmasters have saved the day. The Wolves here have saved Dunland and Rhudaur from what otherwise could have been a pretty embarrassing defeat. And what a comeback for the wildmen of, well, really of Rhudaur. Dunland I just took the punches and died. But yeah, K1 carrying as Rhudaur there. And yeah, it's that Packmaster unit getting 1,014 kills. An insane haul for that. I've never seen a dog unit get that many kills. I don't think ever. It's insane. But yeah, we'll have a quick look at the kills. Mine are very, very pretty poor, to be honest. Like 81 kills of the champions, 97 kills of the Huskarls, 187 kills of the tribal spears, the best of the bunch. Funny enough, my cheapest unit did the best. Often is the case, I feel like, in Dawnless Days. 105 with another there. My cav got rinsed by Dales. But yeah, the 1,000 kills there with the Packmasters. I mean, the archers did pretty well. 207, 137. The Trevgolog Wardens, 255 and still healthy, 221. Scavengers getting 185 kills, 286 kills, 247 kills to the Trev Duverdine Reavers. And then the Creation Hill Riders getting 174 kills and 114, 112. So not too shabby there. I mean, they destroyed Dorwinian, who lost his general so early on. Dusty here, yeah, also having a similar game to me, just getting overrun so quickly. 109 kills here with his Dorwinian infantry is the best of the bunch. Nothing else really getting huge kills. And then Anonymous as Dale getting some huge kills, defeating me and then taking on K1 and pretty much wiping out K1's army. Like, K1 has got 200 men left that have survived this battle. There's more Dalian, like Northmen, that have survived this battle than actual wildmen. But 217 kills with his general. His Dalian swords, 297 kills, 232. Violent guards getting 214 and 314. Kills, and then the Spear Militia 136 kills, 128, 209 kills of the Dalian Spear Guards there. His archers are pretty solid, 131, 108, and the Cav 170, 295 with the Ravanian Regents, and 119 with another one there. But yeah, well done to Anonymous, and well done to K1. Certainly the MVPs for both their sides, doing a really, really good job, and yeah, well done to those dogs in particular. They held their own for a long, long time. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this Dawnless Days battle. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. It does help out the channel. And if you need some more Dawnless Days Lord of the Rings action, do check out some of the videos appearing on your screen now. But until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.